Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I am working through the mid-monthly readings. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. As always, keep in mind the readings are general. Take what makes sense to you and disregard the rest. Also be sure to watch all your signs. The specials that I'm running are ending at the end of the month, so just be aware of that. And thank you so much for being patient with me. Nothing is going according to schedule in my life this week, so thank you for being patient. So what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the rest of May 2021? For Virgo, I think that was the Knight of Wands, but it popped back in. So Virgo for the rest of May 2021. I'm using the Marseille Cat Tarot deck. Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. So Virgo, with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this can be a focus on family, it can be a focus on money, business, long-term plans and long-term goals, whether that is with relationships or with your business or career, whatever the case may be. There could also be some sort of inheritance coming your way, whether it's money or assets, property, that kind of thing. Let me try to put it over there to get the glare off from my lamp. There we go. Okay. So current situation, we have the Queen of Wands. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is like, it's not patiently waiting, but you're like, okay, I'm going to give you the energy that I'm getting with this is like, okay, we're going to try it your way so that you can shut up about it then. And if it doesn't work, we're going to do it my way. It's very interesting. Here we go. Six of Pentacles as the challenge. So the challenge is having to either take another person into account, work as part of a team, or having to be careful to keep the balance of give and take, to keep everyone involved, to make sure everyone has their input, right? Because with the Queen of Wands, this is your energy that you're embodying, you know, whether you have fire in your chart or not. It's like, okay, I want to get things done. I know what needs to happen. I know how to do it. I can do everything myself, but it's almost like you can't. It's almost like you have to involve the family. You have to involve your coworkers. You have to, you know what I mean? You can't do it by yourself, even though you could. Does that make sense? In the foundation, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's an energy of timing, having to be patient, waiting for other people to get back to you, whether you know they're gonna do what you think they should or not. It's like a lot up in the air. And it is, I do get the energy of frustration because it's like, oh my God, I want to go. Like, I want to get this done. What is everyone doing, right? You've been waiting. This is the energy of waiting. You've been waiting. You have taken time to assess the situation. You've taken time to figure out what you want to do, and now you're ready to go, right? It comes up as the Queen and not the King because you have to involve other people. Queens are more passive energy, right? They kind of attract things, or they allow for things to flow, and they allow for things to get to them, to reach them. They nurture and then they wait for the results. Whereas with Kings, it's like, let's get it done, right? And I know what I want to get it done, I'm going for it. It's very go-getter type energy, and that's why this shows up as the Queen, because there's other people involved in this situation. And you've been in this waiting mode for a while. Now in the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so another 10. So this comes, it's almost like you have this newfound sense of freedom, newfound sense of identity. It could be like new power, right? If you're being promoted, or you're being, you know, you're like the head of the team now, the head of the department, the project manager, the whatever. There's been a change. There's been the completion of a cycle, a change as a result of that. You now have more power, but at the same time, you have to take people into account maybe more than what you would normally. Does that make sense? I also get that you were waiting for something to go through. You were waiting for something to happen. Recently, it has happened. It felt like a switch went off, right? Like, okay, go. Like, okay, green light all of a sudden, almost without warning. It has to do with money. It has to do with career progression. It has to do with paperwork, inheritance, mortgages, that kind of thing. Crowning you, we have the Page of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is communication, but it's like it's loving communication. It's compliments. It's people, giving you praise. I also get that it's a different energy to what you're embodying. So then the challenge with the Six of Pentacles becomes knowing when to push and knowing when to hold back, knowing when to challenge people, knowing when to just kind of play along and maybe, focus more on building a friendship, focus more on building an emotional or a social type of relationship. When you can't move things forward with work or other things. Does that make sense? So it's finding that balance. In the outcome, we do have the Temperance card. This is the energy of Sagittarius, but again, it's this blending of two. It's meeting in the middle. It's learning how to compromise. It's learning about the timing of things. You're like, okay, I want to go. I want to get this done. I know what needs to happen. But because you have to take other people into account, it slows things down, and it's like you have to learn the timing of things. Like, okay, I know when to push this person, or I know when to just leave them to it. I know when I can push a date back, or when I really need to stick to it, right? It's about learning those timings. I know when to have a conversation that's maybe difficult, and when to just kind of leave it alone. This can be, for some, I do get like the end of a relationship. Took you a while to bounce back. Now you're all, in your power, independent, self-sufficient. And here comes this person from the past, Mercury retrograde. They want you back now, right? With the Temperance card, Six Pentacles, I do feel like for some of you, you are going to give this person another chance. But I do feel like there's a lot of conversation around, okay, if this is going to happen, these are my terms. Like this, I can be flexible on, this, not so much. Right? So there's conversation. There's still feelings there. There's still emotion. You've been waiting for this to happen. Been stuck on them one way or another, right? And so I do get that you're going to get the opportunity to meet in the middle, to kind of blend, right? To come together. Whether it's to get closure or to come together and start over, it's a different matter, and it'll be different for everyone. But I definitely see someone coming your way. I do get that this person is, you already know this person, it's someone from your past, coming your way with very positive, loving, encouraging type messages and invitations. And I see you contemplating this and then talking about, okay, we're not going to repeat what happened. I want the good stuff. I'm not going to go for the bad stuff, right? I'm not going to stand for that anymore. I'm not going to put up with this and that and the other anymore. It's almost like, okay, let's get to know each other again and see where we stand. Okay. And for others of you, if this is like to do with like work, business, and it's almost like you kind of have to work with other people, I do see like a lot of meetings, a lot of negotiation happening, and learning how to compromise and learning how to meet in the middle, deciding what you can compromise on and what you're going to have to put your foot down with. Ultimately, it is for the better. I do see like peaceful resolution, coming together towards a common goal. So however this makes sense, just know that you won't be able to do everything yourself, do everything exactly the way you want to, when you want to. You're going to have to take other people into account, how in whatever capacity. And it could be to do with money, it could be to do with this is family and it's a talk around an inheritance, or it's a talk around, what we're going to do with the family home or the family business, whatever the case may be. And just know, I get like you're going to catch more flies with honey. All right, Virgo, so just kind of prepare yourself for that. All right. So that's the reading. I hope it makes sense. Let me know what you're dealing with, but I hope the reading helps you if you are dealing with these energies. It's all positive. It really is. It's just learning to find that balance, okay? So be sure to watch your other signs as well. Leave it there. Have a great rest of your month, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.